Backstretchers. Welcome to On the Backstretch Monday night, showcasing some of the local to the area. Got results from Cherokee Whitful this week. Also got from the big opening of Ultimate Motorsports at RV Park. So wait for a few people to get work. My computer's freezing. And different technicals already. Maybe to get better. There we go. That showing up now. So bear with me. I don't know what's going on with my camera, but it's free screening on y'all guys. I am sorry. Everybody hear me. There's Big Al. So you can hear me fine, Big Al? Trying to make sure it's all working because I haven't used this in a long time. 10-4. I'm by myself. Now you got to bear with me just a second on these startups, make sure everything's working. Like I said, we're Whitful Speedway this past weekend. Cherokee run, lower division. Also got American Racer Modifieds and the big night at Oak Motorsports and RV Park for the grand opening under the Kohler regime. If y'all missed out on that race, one of the best races at Friendship I've ever been to. 602 late models on a show. The Ultimate Super Late models put on a show, and the modified 602 modified also put on a show. Only had a little rain delay, but got it all in. I'll let a few people get in here before we go into results and talk about things. Like I said, awesome night for the first night for Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. In the Ultimate Super Late Model Series, they crowned their champion. How, James? How are you, sir? But they crowned their champion. That was Saturday night. That was the last points race for the Ultimate Super Series this year. There's Bumper Jack Craig, the voice of the Mid-East Racing Association. He was on the microphone Saturday night at Ultimate Motorsports Park. But like I said, awesome turnout, Big Al. Probably one of the largest crowds I have ever seen at Elkin. By far. But before we get started good, let me pay a few bills and just will results. Andrew's Mowing and Landscaping out of that is Andrew Langford, driver of the 46604 machine. I believe he went to Beckley this past weekend. But landscape design, maintenance, and grading needs. Give him a call, 336-624-837. NRS Race Scoring, the official score, the Mid-East Racing, for all your transponder and scoring needs. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Scoring. 8 Firewood, that's the hillbilly of Zach Tate and hillbilly Earl of Abby Tate. All your timber logging needs and for the upcoming winter, give them a call, 336-757-6706. Earl Ramey Racing Engines. That is Earl MF Ramey himself. All your shop for horse shower, go check out me. Also a Maximo Racing oil dealer, Pro Fabrication exhaust dealer, Moore's Vineyard. Vinyl adds horsepower at Randy's Cup at Walnut Cove, located on Main Street. Same drag across from Ingles. For all your vinyl, decal, and signage needs, go check out Chris and Randy for all the baddest raps coming on. You can check out all their work at Randy's Custom Lettering on Facebook or give them a call, 336-591-301. MaryKay, independent beauty consultant, just out of Smothers, out of Stokes Apparel, all Carolina K beauty products, men's beard oils and lotions. Give her a call, 331-508-25, or visit her online at www.marykay.com/JSmothers4. Skippy D's cups. You want somebody for all your celebration needs, tumblers, Bluetooth koozies, t-shirts, onesies. If it can be sublimated, they'll hook you up. Come out on Facebook at Skippy D's cups because you'll want some of these. Jason and Brittany Wall with Mid-East Racing Association, the home of your sheets, Mid-East modified tool fabrication, Mid-East 604 late models, and your Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet, Mid-East 6 model 2 late models presented by Gann's Racecars in Park, 833 K School Road in Marietta, North Carolina. For all your race car parts and fabrication needs, go check out Philip in Gann in Marietta. Too fast for your embroidery is Gann in-house at Gann's Cars and Parts for all your t-shirt, hat embroidery needs. If it will fit under for you. Rob Fall, Buffalo Mountain Motorsports for all UTV needs. Go check them out. On Facebook at Motorsport Mountains, or give them a call at 540-789-00. Travis Lawson, the t-shirt guru of Stokes Apparel, was in-house at the Ultimate Sports and RV Park this Saturday night. Got to talk to him for a little while. If you're looking for t-shirts for your race teams or any kind of apparel, go check out Stokes Apparel on Facebook or stokesapparel.com. And at R&B Enterprise, located on K Fork Road in Madison, North Carolina. That is Ricky and Dustin Brim. They'll take care of your needs and used cars. You can check out their used car inventory at R&B Enterprise LLC on Facebook. Give them a call at 336-427-7425. All right. Bills paid. So I was going. Big ass, milk ass. You've been with the rest of us. You'd have floated on out of there. Jump into the weekend's results. I'm gonna shoot through some of the latter results here in just a minute. Because I am really not good job. Very good job today. Already to do something. Like I said, everybody knows about Ultimate RV Park up this past weekend. Kohler's taking over the Speedway. I'm going to hold off on results on that to start with because I'm going to do some of the other results. Those Cherokee did run this past weekend. They run some lower divisions. Run through them real quick. Portsmouth Langley out of Rock Hill, South Carolina, picking up the win in the number 11 machine. Rod Tucker started on the pole, finished on the pole, and the number 12 machine out of Greenville, South Carolina. Extreme Fours, it was Casey Towell in the number 11 machine out of Gaffney, picking up Extreme Fours. AJ Barker in the 88B machine out of Gastonia, North Carolina, picking up Pro 4 win at Cheatway. Pure Stocks, it was Mickey Brock in the number 8 machine out of Inman, South Carolina. Young Gun V8s rounded out. Young Gun V8 was Bryson Friesen in the 71 machine out of Stanley, North Carolina. And the KMSA was Cody in the 51 machine out of Franklin, North Carolina, picking up the win for the KMSA. That was Cherokee's night on Saturday night, taking care of business at Cherokee. Withville Speedway they called off the late model event at Withville this past weekend so that they get the ultimate to East late model series at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. So thank them for doing that for us. But the Eisenbach Super Street, Randy Taylor picked up the win in the 94 and the 94 and the 19. Randy's Tire Shop Pro Minis. It was Derek Ferris in the 23 machine picking up the win in the Pro Minis. U-Car. It was Daniel Hanshoe out of Whitfield, Virginia, in the 6 machine picking up the win for U-Car. And K-Cars. Aiden Richards picking up the win. Cars and the Modifieds were in action at Whitfield. Brandon Umber got a real retreat, picking up Morgan Wagner second, and Patrick Wheeler rounding out their top 3. Brandon Bentley, normally with the Midi Modified Tour, had a top 5, fifth place finish for him, and made his way back up there again, but had troubles again. He can't get that monkey off his back. Yep, right. Alan, that was Ray Stamper to take his first laps in a late model this past weekend. He actually got the Melton's car in the 602 late models, and impressive run for Trey for the late model. But we're gonna roll into East Lincoln West Speedway, hosted the American Racer Modifieds. It was a tribute race. In 1998 to win. You guessed it. Austin picking up the win for the Manuel Johnson Memorial event. Taking home that $1,998 payday. Congrats to Austin Wayne Self for picking up yet another. He's also leading the points for the American Racing Modified Series. But results from that night was Austin Wayne Self picking in. Philip Benfield was second in the 18V out of Taylorsville, North Carolina. Last week got a podium finish with a third place, 88 machine in North Carolina. Adam Favors out of Mount Eula, North Carolina was fourth, and rounding out your top 5 was Russell Baker out of Winterville, Georgia. So great 13 car race for Manuel Johnson Memorial. There is your finishing order, courtesy of my race pass. Like I said, Austin Wayne Self dominating the American Racer open wheel mods this year. One due to a technical issue. I think they've got that taken care of. I see the barn burner. I just missed the barn burner. Brandon Lambert finished 12th. Not a good run for him. But these guys used to run Friendship and Ararat and 311 some. Modifieds with Jason Smoot. I think Blue Ridge Outlaws are back at East Lincoln this coming weekend for a 2-day show. I think it's the Mike Rohrer Memorial Race. Mike Rohrer, big porter around friendship area in years. I know the Watsons always done a tribute race for him at Air Thunder when they were running Air Thunder way. But then we're gonna roll off into the big night at Ultimate Motors Speed Park. If y'all missed this show, y'all missed a heck of a race. Had the showcase of showcases there. Had the Ultimate Super Late Model Series. Kelly Carlton and crew. Mid East 602 Late Models were also there with Jason Walls and crew. And support division was thrown in with the open wheel modifieds running by Mid East or American Race Rule. Of course, you can run either tire. Good field. 3 divisions, 79 entries. You can't get much better than that. Absolutely great show for the Ultimate Motorsports. Title sponsors so far this year, they've got our BHR 55 Fabrication. They've got Benx Racing, home of the Double Nickel. Quisenberry's Garage out of Mount Airy. Ultimate Towing and Recovery. Bobby Cole, owner of Motorsports and RV Park. And Finger Romer Brown and Martini. All sponsor. So we rolled into Saturday night, not knowing what to expect. Super show and a crowd, and we got a little bit of everything. Only pits were packed. 80 cars is about all you want to get in there. If you're breaking up, I'm sorry. Is it breaking up really bad? Because if it is, I can restart all this. Big Al, am I breaking up on your end? Because I'm having. Tommy said it's bad on his. I don't know what else to do other than switch networks. If I switch networks, I'm off. We'll see what happens. Okay. Maybe this will be a little bit better. I hope. Everybody's still with me? The ones that were still in here? Let me know if I am back up and you can see me, and we'll go from there. I know some of y'all lost camera feed because I had to switch. Switching Wi-Fi networks, trying to get this thing to pick up. I haven't done it at home in a long time, and I got more than one network to use. And my daughter's probably watching TV on the network I'm trying to use, so that's probably what's kicking me off. But we'll get back to what we're talking about. Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park putting on a show for the fans. One of the largest crowds I've ever seen in the grandstands there. If you were not there, you missed a heck of a race. I see Bill Link is in here. Bill Link and Smoot done the track prep. Bill Link was there all week working on the racetrack. Phenomenal job on the racetrack. Even got a shower of rain, got it rolled in. Between the rain and rolling it back in, we didn't lose no more than an hour of time. And racetrack held together perfectly. Couldn't ask for a better racetrack. But of course, Ultimate Super Late Models in the house with Kelly Carlton and crew. This was their final race of the season. They crowned a points champion, and a points battle did they have. Top three in points, separated by 6 points. I know it was Rambo and remember who it was. It was Rambo, Willie Milliken, and somebody else. Top three, 6 points separated them. It come down to this race. And a heck of a race it was. They rolled out for a 40-lap main event. Jordan Kohler set it on the pole, took off, got a huge lead, and the monkey just will not get off of Jordan's back. Popped a tire, leading the race, going through lap traffic. Had to pull it in and give him another tire, go to the rear, which led the way for McIntosh. Donald McIntosh in the Billy Hicks ride. Taking the point and leading the rest of the race, picking up the win for one of them double nickel chassis from Benji Hicks. And there's McIntosh in victory lane. But like I said, 31 super signed in. Anthony Sanders. Thank you, John Morris. Anthony Sanders was the other one in the points battle. But like I said, McIntosh picking up the win of the Newport Nightmare. Jimmy Owens and that Kohler Motorsports riding the twin machine picked up second. Ben Watkins in the 16W out of Lancaster, South Carolina, finished third. Fourth went to Carson Ferguson out of Lincoln, North Carolina, in that 93 machine. Gray Pardon in the 18P finished fifth. Sixth went to the one machine of Willie Milliken. Matthew Nance, the Ronda Rocket, back in action at I want to call it Friendship, and y'all forgive me, but it's Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. Finished seventh. Jameson J. Mac McBride driving the Gary Made number 15 machine. Set it fourth quick in qualifying. Jumped the cushion, 3 or 4, lost some spots. Rallied back to an 8th place finish. He started 6th. I'm sorry, finished 8th. Adam Yarborough, 9th. Dennis Rambo Franklin, one of those contenders for the championship, finished 10th. Tommy Jones, 11th. Hayden Cohen was 12th. Jordan Kohler to the back to 13th out of 24 car field. Matt Long, 14th. Steve Blackburn, the Hurricane, out of Elkin, North Carolina, 15th. 16th went to Daniel Adams in the 75 machine. David Yandel, 17th. 18th went to Benji Hicks. Benji had a stellar run going. Got a little high coming off of 3 and 4. Don't know if something broke. Ended up smacking the wall, and I know the axle was coming out of it. I don't know if the axle broke or what happened. Ross Bell's 19th, and Anthony Sanders ran out the top 20. Caleb Folk had a wreck early on, cost him the night. Don't know what happened to him. Something happened to him on the backstretch. Ended up in the wall. There is your My Race Pass official results for the Ultimate Super Late Model Series. But at the end of that race, McIntosh declared the winner, but the points champion and Rookie of the Year went to Willie Milliken, picking up the 2023 $10,000 to win Ultimate Super Late Model championship, along with the Rookie of the Year. So congratulations to Willie Milliken and crew. Sure was glad to see him pick up a championship with the Ultimate in his rookie year with him, which is his full season with him. He's run some races with him, but it was a full season. So congratulations to Willie Milliken. Mid-East 602 Late Models presented by Pro Fabrication. I'm sorry. Presented by Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet, Pro Fabrication 604s. Awesome night of racing. Preston Blaylock and John Ruggiero put on a show for everybody in attendance, side by side, good, clean racing. The whole race. Couldn't ask for a better show between the two of them. But it was Preston Blaylock pulling out the upset at the end of the night, holding off Ruggiero. And he even said in his interview, Ruggiero is one of the best in the business. And he actually congratulated him for helping him, not racing him clean and not getting dirty with him. But we're going to go into the rest of the results. It was Preston Blaylock, of course, picking up the win. John Ruggiero Jr. was second. Nathan Walker third. The old Night Prowler picking up a good podium finish. The old Robbie Gibson out of Graham, North Carolina, rolling back out since Fayetteville a few months back. In the 5G machine, he finished out the podium in third. Fourth place was Robbie Gibson. Fifth place, stellar run for Trey Stamper, your modified driver, picking up a top 5 in the first time out in a late model, driving a Chuck Melton number 15 machine. Trey done a fabulous job in that car. I think he actually qualified third, if I'm not mistaken. Jason Dickerson was 6th. Chase McCormick, one of those double nickels back in a 602 machine, finished 7th. 8th went to Kendall Tucker in the double nickel, double zero machine. Cole Apple 9th, and round out your top 10 was Daniel Parker. Matt Duggins was also there in a double nickel, 99, finished 15th. Dylan Watson, one of our regulars, been running Blue Ridge Outlaws. They didn't have a race this weekend, so they got Old Faithful out and finished 16th. Bill Tish in the 300 machine ended up 19th. Caleb Simmons finished 22nd. Sean Walker, he's been having a good run. He a little off this week. Finished 20th. Keith Holder, don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he didn't make the race or something broke on the car, but Keith Holder ended up 24th. 28 of those guys signed in. So it's pretty cool to see that many cars showing up for these events. There's your full results from my race pass. But like I said, if y'all guys were not there, y'all missed one stellar race. Like I said, one of the best of all time for a long time. And the night was not over then. We had the 602 modifieds. They run American Racers or Hoosiers under the Mid-East and American Racer rule packages. Bobby Jones set it on the pole. Bobby Jones led flag to flag to pick up the win in the 602 modifieds at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. Trey Stamper out of Mount Airy ran that double duty. He ended up second to Bobby Jones in that 20 machine. Grayson Keaton out of Moxville, North Carolina in the 1G finished third. Robert Poole picking up fourth. Fifth going to J.R. Davis at a Rural Retreat, Virginia. J.R. Davis picking up the Hard Charger Award by Speedy Benz. Maggie Stokes and Speedy Benz. Sean Meeks out of Lexington finished sixth. J.P. Blaylock seventh. Ronnie Covey eighth. Jake Barnacastle ninth. And Chase Carville rounded out your top 10. Cole Wagner had problems. He ended up 20th. Travis Covey was 19th. Andrew Durham with problems, finishing 18th. And Lynn Bowles back in a modified. Been a long time since we've seen Lynn Bowles. That's his first time back in quite a few years. He ended up 17th. Said he had a blast. Of course, Joey Johnson pulled double duty. I forgot Joey Johnson pulled double duty. He ended up 16th in the modifieds. That race was cut just a couple laps short due to time restrictions. It was getting so late after the rain delay. But Bobby Kohler has a good point. 15 laps in 15 minutes, you ought to be able to make a lap a minute. And I'll agree with that to an extent. I would have loved to see the whole show go on. I think it was cut by 3 laps. But either way, there's your full results presented to you by my race pass. And that concluded the events at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. Like I said, if you guys weren't there, y'all missed out on a heck of a show. It was, like I said, one of the best races I've ever seen there in Elkin, and the largest crowd by far. I want to give a big shout out to Benji Hicks. Benji Hicks had something happen this week. I hadn't seen in a long time. Of course, he is a local chassis builder, building the double nickel chassis. And at Ultimate Raceway in RV Park, there were 6 double nickels at the Speedway. Kendall Tucker machine, Chase McCormick, Matthew Duggins, the Billy Hicks car driven by McIntosh. Of course, a double nickel picking up the win, $10,000 to win, super late model event. Of course, Benji driving that double nickel. And then the 16 machine, I can't remember the name of the driver. I'm sure somebody could help me with that. But congratulations to Benji Hicks, having 6 race cars at his home track that he built. That's a feat in itself. Congratulations to you for business picking up a big super win at your home track. That's right. Ross Bales was in the 16 machine. Thank you, Big Al. I'm so used to Ross Bell's. He used to drive the 79 machine, so it kind of slipped my mind. The new Macintosh that took over the 79 machine. But like I said, congratulations to Benji Hicks on that deal. Uh, Super proud of the accomplishments he's made and how far he's come with that chassis. And I know there's more to come. Few upcoming events coming up. I know Ultimate Raceway Park will not be back in action until September the 9th, and that will be a regular show. This coming weekend, Blue Ridge Outlaws are back at East Lincoln for the Mike Royal Memorial Race, 3,000 win, 300 start. That is a Friday night practice, locking in top 8 from qualifying and dash. Saturdays will be heats to set 9 through 22nd for 40 lap main. Of course, Mike Royal was a big part of Ararat and Friendship Speedway for years. Like I said, the Watson family used to do a big memorial race for him at Ararat Thunder when they run the racetrack. I know he helped a lot of people over the years and is missed at the racetrack. Of course, the picture there, he was wearing a Goliath chassis shirt. That's his Philip Gann. That's the Goliath chassis. But like I said, 3,000 win, 300 start for the Mike Royal Memorial at East Lincoln with the Blue Ridge Outlaws. Mid-East 602s were supposed to be at Travelers Rest September 1st. That has been canceled and rescheduled for the 22nd, 23rd weekend. But they will be at Cherokee Speedway with the Mid-East Modified Tour. Because it says September 1st, but it is September the 3rd. So ignore that first. It is September the 3rd at Cherokee Speedway. I made a mistake on that one. Of course, Mid-East Modified Tour title sponsored by Sheets, VP Racing Fuel, True Lion Credit Union, Spartan Motorcycles. You see those little pit bikes that Willard and Joey and Jason are riding around on. Those are Spartan motorcycles, cool little bikes, pit bikes. Hoosier Racing Tire, Bill Pink Carburetor, and SRI. And like I said, that is the gist of what I've got for tonight. Nobody's really commented much about the racing this weekend. Like I said, other than it was some awesome racing at Ultimate Motorsports Park. If y'all missed it, I hope y'all can get up there and see what he's got in store. I've heard lots and lots of praises on social media about the food, the racetrack, the staff, the facility itself, the bathrooms, how clean they were. I know they had a whole lot of they had some T-shirts made for the event. I don't know if anybody got a T-shirt or not. I did not get to see them because, of course, I run around like a chicken with my head cut off. Of course, some of y'all may have noticed Ray Robertson back in the flag stand. Been a few years since you've seen him. He flagged. Prayers out to Greg Watson's family. They're going through some difficult times with some loved ones being sick. He was unable to attend, and Ray stepped in to flag for him. It's nothing like getting sandblasted for 40 laps in a super race. I get jumped up in the flag stand with Ray to help him watch the racetrack because that is one of the hardest things to do when you get that many cars for that many laps to watch everything and watch the leader through lap traffic. So enjoy being in the flag stand with Ray again, working with Ray. I think he will be back the 9th as well. Of course, Chris Baker was back at the Speedway as staff. Always enjoyed working with Chris as well. There's John Wesley Morris. There's Morris Brothers Landscaping. He said the show went perfect. Most people I've seen at Elkin, absolutely most people I've ever seen at Elkin. I'm going off. Most people I've ever seen at Elkin for a race, other than maybe the World of Outlaws, but most of the time you have that with the World of Outlaws. To be the first night, 3 divisions. Of course, Ultimate Supers is there. Ultimate's got a good following. 31 cars signed in with him this week. So absolutely great show. Of course, all y'all know I am here by myself. David has retired from the show, so I will keep it going for the rest of this year, and we'll to take care of the sponsor obligations, and then next year we will go from there. But I will continue to do Mid East, Blue Ridge, Steel Block Bandits. Of course, Steel Block Bandits got rained out at Lakeview this past week, so nothing to do there. There is Chastity Caudale. That is CC Action Shots, the official photographer for Cherokee Speedway. There's JR Davis. See if I can pop it up for JR so I can read it. JR said, had an amazing time at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park. Can't wait to go back. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, JR. I do what I can. I'm one person. That's the only bad thing. Big Al, you're exactly right. If anybody didn't know, only ran three classes at Ultimate Motorsports and RV Park: Supers, 602 late models, and modifieds. I had 79 cars in 3 divisions. That is absolutely amazing. CC Action Photos. I'm sorry, Chastity. And if anybody has something to say bad about the person talking to you, other than the supers, Mike Willard is your man. He said it's a great show. Glad Medes could be involved along with Kelly and his crew. Kohler has it going on, and absolutely, Kohler had a great night. I hope he learned some stuff because, like I said, this is a new venture for the Kohlers as far as owning and running the racetrack. So we'll see what happens. Chastity Caudale, yes, I will be at Cherokee Sunday if Willard lets me go. He says my sister has to go instead of me, so I may not get to go. But like I said, Mid East will be at Cherokee Sunday. I think Whitfield has a 10,000 to win American All-Star race. But on Sunday, I think they're at Beckley on Saturday and at Natural Bridge on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I don't keep up with them as much as I do the local series that we have here. And I know I'm not looking at the camera because I had to turn my TV off because the Wi-Fi was killing it. You can't tell them nothing. I do know that they will be at the American All-Stars will be at Ultimate on October the 16th, if I'm not mistaken, right before Charlotte. And for those ready, Charlotte registration, I know, has started opening up. I think 604s or Mid East and Tate USA co-sanctioned. It will be a points race for the 604 Mid East guys at Charlotte. So hopefully get a good car count there. And that is the last week in October, I do believe. Last weekend, right before Halloween. But if that's all the comments, that's all I got for this weekend. Like I said, racing Natural Bridge on Friday, American All-Stars, Beckley on Saturday, and Whitfield on Sunday. Friday and Saturday at East Lincoln for the Mike Royal Memorial for the Blue Ridge Outlaws, and Mid-East Modified Tour will be at Cherokee Speedway on Sunday the 3rd. For anybody looking for a race to go to, I'm going to go hit my sponsors one more time before I go. Andrew's Mowing and Landscaping. That is Andrew and Brandy Langford. Andrew's also the driver of the number 46604 late model. I think he was at Beckley this past weekend, been running Beckley a lot. Check out Andrew's Mowing and Landscaping on Facebook for all their landscaping design, maintenance, and grading work. You can see it all there, or give them a call, 336-624-8357. NRS Race Score. They are the official scores of the Mid-East Racing Association. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Score. Tate logging in Firewood out of Low Gap. That is the hillbilly of Zach Tate, the hillbilly girl of Abby Tate, for all your logging and timber needs or firewood for this upcoming winter. Give them a call, 336-757-6706. Earl Ramey Racing Engines, your one-stop shop for horsepower out of Mooresville, North Carolina. We call him Earl M.F. Ramey. He is a Maximum Racing Oil dealer and Pro Fabrication head and exhaust dealer down in Mooresville. Vinyl Lands Horsepower, Randy's Custom Lettering in Wanna Cove, North Carolina, located on Main Street across from Ingalls. Go check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl, decal, and signage needs. You can check out all their work on Facebook at Randy's Custom Lettering or give them a call, 336-591-9301. MaryKay, Independent Beauty Consultant. Jessica Smothers out of Stokesdale, North Carolina, for all your MaryKay beauty care products. Men also have beard oils and shampoos for you guys. You can check her out online at www.marykay.com/JSmothers4 or give her a call at 336-501-3825. Skippy D's Cups for all your sublimation needs, whether it be Bluetooth tumblers, koozies. Everybody likes the tumbler cups. I've actually got one here with me tonight, the only Backstretch one. They'll do canvases, T-shirts. I think they've been doing a few blankets. You can check out all their work at Skippy D's Cups on Facebook. And after you see them, you're going to want some of these. Jason and Brittany Walls with Mid-East Racing Association, home of your Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, your Pro Fabrications, Mid-East 604 late models, and your Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models presented by SRI. And look out for next year. There will be a 10-race Mid-East Super Late Model Series. So look out for those details coming in the near future. Gann's Race Cars and Parts, located at 833 Case School Road in Mayodan, North Carolina. That is Philip and Cambridge Gann for all your race car parts and fabrication needs. Go check out Gann's Race Cars and Parts. And if you need embroidery, too fast for you embroidery, that's Tanja Gann in-house at Gann's Race Cars and Parts. She can hook you up with all your embroidery needs. She says as long as it will fit in her loop, she will embroider it. Rob Favre with Buffalo Mountain Motorsports for all your UTV and ATV needs. Go check him out at Buffalo Mountain Motorsports on Facebook or give him a call, 540-789-7800. Travis Lawson, the T-shirt guru with Stokes Apparel out of Danbury, North Carolina. If you're looking for real race team apparel, he is your one-stop shop. Absolutely, some of the baddest shirts coming out. I know we've done the Mafia Tour T-shirts, the Jameson McBride T-shirts, Matthew Duggins. He's done Benji Hicks and Double Nickel shirts this year. Done the own Backstretch shirts. Like I said, absolutely easy to work with. Go check them out on Facebook at Stokes Apparel or go online at stokesapparel.com. And our good friends at R&B Enterprise on K Fork Road in Madison. That is Ricky and Dustin Brim for light automotive needs and used cars. Check out their used car inventory at R&B Enterprise LLC on Facebook or give them a call at 336-427-7425. And guys, thank y'all for watching. Like I said, hopefully maybe I can get a little more interaction, get somebody in here every once in a while to help me out, because like I said, I miss David being here. It's easier with two. We can have a good time, cut up, but at least we can get the results out there, showcase y'all the local drivers, the local tracks. We actually got a local track open again, so I mean that is a big plus. As of right now, I will be at Cherokee with Mid-East on Sunday the 3rd May. I've still got to work out some details. I may be at Ultimate the 9th because my sister is going to do the scoring, and I'm not going to throw her to the wolves quite yet. If Brittany will give me the night off, I'll go back up to Ultimate. But I did make a commitment to Mideast to do their stuff this year, and I'd like to be able to do that. But unfortunately, this part of the country, for some reason, has a lack of scores. I know Whitfield has had trouble getting scores. Uh, at one time, I was doing 311 and Ararat on the same week. Just Chris Kansas may have to come help you, bud. Well, we might work out something. Like I said, throwing everything at a whim. I wasn't ready for David to give it up. I thought we had to the end of the year, and then we could regroup over the off season. Because normally after Charlotte, we usually only do one more show as a Christmas show, and kind of threw me for a loop there. I wasn't ready for that. Usually didn't get started back until North Carolina Speed Weeks when Mideast goes to Fayetteville in February. So I usually had a couple months to get things situated. But thank you, Chris, for offering to help. I appreciate that, and I'll keep that in mind. But if nobody's got anything else, thank y'all for watching. And as always, if you're not at a dirt track, it's your own ass fault.